Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, José Flávio.
Morning, Mark.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Finally, we're getting back. Yes. Well, today we have both of you, and it was a
Yes.
surprise. Yes. Whole
Marco
team
was sleeping.
together.
Marco
Good
was
morning,
sleeping.
Marcos. Yeah, no, we
How are you
were.
doing, guys?
Yeah, we say I'm kind of happy and surprised at the same time because I have both of you,
Yeah,
and it was something that didn't happen at all last week. But of course, I
I
understand. I understand all the reasons, and
I
of
had to
course, this. Yeah, tell me.
I had to take a little vacation. I
Yeah, they
was
say.
I was
Oh,
forced it.
yeah, forced to say vacation to work. Yes, like all the
Yeah,
poor people usually do that. To say, yeah, when you're doing that, you are working.
yeah,
Uh, but at the same time, it was very bad because we stayed like a whole week far away from each other. We've got some few meetings. I imagine we accumulate a very big number of experiences from last class, starting from the hot chess, guys. What's going on? Man,
that's a question.
yesterday it was 40 degrees Celsius. And today is going to repeat according to the meteorologists. So today we're going to have 40 degrees again, and we're going to
Yeah,
repeat the cycle. I say I suffer a little because I am very a hot guy, you know.
yeah,
So it's terrible. I saw that Marcus was enjoying some pool this weekend.
yeah. On Saturday,
Yeah, it was
I
important.
yeah, I was really missing that 6 months that I didn't swim. So was a good experience.
Yeah.
My condo reopened the common spaces with some rules. That we have to uh, not do gathering in that places. And my wife was home on Saturday afternoon. Then I look up from my apartment to the swimming pool, and there was no one there.
Mm-hmm.
At noon, it's not a good uh, hour to go to the pool, right? But I said to her, "Let's go there." Yeah, yeah. She said, "Yes, let's go." And then we went and spent like an hour there. It was nice.
And it's important to to start getting back the things, and to to enjoy the minutes we have. Yes,
Yeah,
of course, following all the rules, yes, of course.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you, José Flávio, how was your weekend? Was everything okay? How
Yes,
are you? Tell me about.
uh, I traveled uh, Thursday for job, uh, and Friday I went to waterfall uh, in Formosa, and and got there for until no, I got there until yesterday tonight.
Yeah, you can say you can also say you say I got there for the weekend.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and it
Uh,
was good.
yes, very good.
I can
I
imagine. Yes.
yes, very good.
I don't know the waterfall in Formosa, but people say that's really beautiful, right?
Yes. There are many falls.
Mm-hmm.
I think more than 20,
Yeah.
and there are all eu não sei falar níveis, all níveis,
levels.
all levels for tourists. Uh, they are very good, very good. Formosa is
Yeah.
very Formosa are very big, and there are many builds. The city is grow up very fast.
Yeah, the city grew up very fast, yes.
Yes, yes. Formosa is very good.
I
Danger too.
is dangerous, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know Formosa. I've never been to there.
Yes. There. I think there are the new place for tourists. Yes. There are a person. His name is Samuel. Was on is
Is
doing a beautiful job with tourists and describe all falls, all passeios.
the sightseeings, roads, trips.
Yes, all trips in the Formosa. The teacher Samuel is very amazing, muito querido lá.
Very dear.
Very dear there. Yes, Formosa is very good.
Yeah, I've never been to Formosa. I think I've never visited. How long or how far is from Goiânia in kilometers?
300 because
300.
after Brasilia plus 18 or 19, in totally 300. 300.
I got it. You say is Formosa near to Posse?
Yes, yes. Before Posse, after Brasília, after Sobradinho, before Posse, I think 100 Posse or minus.
I heard that because when I travel to Bahia, I go through this road. Yeah.
Yes.
But I've never stopped and I've never been there for visiting, you know. I remember that every time I go, I pass Brasilia, yes, of course. And after Brasilia, we pass Formosa, Alvorada,
Yes, exactly.
and Alvorada Simulante is the same.
Extreme north. Yes, extreme north. Good.
Yes, and then after Posse, but Posse I have to drive for the other side. Yes, and then I continue straight forward to Bahia, you know, so I don't stop. I've never stopped in these places. Just passing by. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you, Marcus, before going to the pool, what did you do on your weekend?
Sleep.
You were very tired, right?
I slept all the weekend. It was awesome.
I did.
The last week was pretty
insane.
Was the toughest week that I passed in this year. I can surely talk that, you know, speak that. Was crazy.
Insane. It was insane.
Yes, but was good.
I did this yesterday, you know.
Productive.
Yesterday I slept all day long. Say I turned it on the air conditioner and I forgot about leaving, you know, because it was so hot, so damn hot yesterday. And in my condo they didn't reopen the swimming pool. They didn't open anything, so I had no options
Mhm.
besides staying at home. So I did it the less uncomfortable, the less uncomfortable as possible. So I just how can I say that? Stayed at home, lay it down, watching stupid movies, and it was amazing. It was
Yeah.
really good because I was quite tired, you know. And Marcos, after I'm going to talk about your José Flavio's week, but you said that the last week it was the toughest week of the year, and you can assure that to
Yeah.
me. You say, why do you say that?
Because of the all the work was a lot of things to do, and in this weekend I supposed to to be my weekend off, you know, but I kind of worked yesterday because of that. It was a lot of things to do in the week, and I was not able to do everything that I had to do. So I worked yesterday too, although it was my day off. Um, I think that in average, I worked last week about 14 hours per day,
Oh
easily,
my God.
um, all the days. So was crazy, but I don't complain. I like my job, so it's okay.
Yeah, I'll say, although I love my job, I would be very,
Very
say,
tired.
very, yes,
Yeah,
of course, say
yeah,
tired, exhausted because you were working too hard, yes, working too
yeah.
heavy. That is crazy.
And to finish your job, your interviews.
No, I do that until October 16th.
More 10 days, yes, you have more 10,
Yeah,
10 candidates, yes.
yeah. I have 2 weeks ahead of me to do the sabatinos and all the stuff. So
It's one a day, yes? One
yeah,
candidate a
yeah,
day.
yeah.
And you're talking just about Goiânia, yes?
Just about Goiânia, and we will do the sabatinas also with the candidates with of Rio Verde, Anápolis, and Aparecida. But I don't know if will be me. You know, I'm hoping not because it's a lot of work, and I won't do that. But if I had to, I'm here.
Yeah, of course, yes. You
Today,
are available.
today, today will be who? Who will be?
Fábio Júnior, from Unidade Popular.
Fabio Jr. Say we have lots of candidates that we don't know, that we have no
Yeah,
idea who the hell are they, yes?
yeah.
Me too.
And you, José Flávio, what can you tell me about your last week? That you had to
Uh,
travel?
I intend, I intend work a lot. I would like, I need to work a lot, but very good.
Yeah. And what did you do last week?
Mm, just work.
Just work
Last
it, but
week,
you
just,
say but
yes,
you traveled.
travel. Yes, yes, travel. Many operations. Uh, Good jobs. But the afternoon Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday, I I stayed off all the time without cell phone. And today, when I start my cell phone, I turn on my cell phone. I have many messages, WhatsApp, and my boss like to craze with me. This problem don't me.
Yeah, I can just imagine. Yeah, say you turn it off your cell phone on Thursday night and say, no,
Yeah.
I'm going just to turn on Monday.
Yes. Yes. I think the the wife is here. Is sleepy with Jean. Uh,
Yeah, say
yeah.
his wife,
And
yes, was
when
sleeping with
our
the jeans.
when our class finish, I answer the message and
And
I
then you're going
solve.
to check what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. But I know he is a little crazy with me. Yeah.
He's a little
Always.
mad,
Yeah. Yeah.
angry.
But I don't know services him.
Hmm.
I am service state.
So you are a
He knew
police
about this.
officer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my friends, and of course, your plans of this week is to work, of course, yes. But for example, in our these last days, everything was so hot. Say, Marcus, what do you do to avoid these temperatures, these high temperatures?
I came to my workplace here. I have
Yes.
at least 5 or 6 air refrigerators here, so I'm okay.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. But do you stay inside all the time?
Yes, yes. I usually drive my wife at the hospitals, and I leave her there and came here. And I spend all day here and doing working and doing another stuff, and then I left when I leave when she left the hospital too, so we go home together. So the hottest part of the day I'm here. At least this last week and the next follow ones. So um, at home I don't have air conditioner in home, so it's was really tough to spend the day in my home yesterday because it was burning everything. And I turn on the I don't know how to say umidificador. Uh,
I think it's this. It's like humidificator.
yeah, I turned on that near me in the sofa yesterday, and I close up the curtains to block the sun,
Yes.
and it was okay. I survived,
Yeah, sure.
I but I think that if I didn't have these equipment, it would be really really hard to stay there.
Yeah, no, Jesus. Oh, yesterday I was very, very sad with the day because
Yeah.
I really don't like. Say I'm not a cold guy. To say I like cold. Nobody likes cold. But if I have to choose, I rather prefer.
Oh yeah.
Because in the code you can use you can protect yourself using some codes, covers, yes,
Yeah.
closing the windows. But in the hot you have nothing to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't do anything by yourself. You need equipments. You need air
Yeah.
conditioner. You need humidificator. You need fans. Tell me,
I
Giuseppe.
think that I saw the news about rain. Maybe will go rain
Well,
on 10 days.
yeah.
I was looking at my phone here
The
yesterday.
the prediction is
Is for Saturday.
for, yes, for
Right?
7 days, like October 10th, I think October 10th, October 12th, 1 week from now, to be very specific. Yes.
Yeah.
For example, in the next, for today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, there's no prediction. Sunny
Okay.
Yeah,
every
just sun.
day. Sun. There's not a cloud. Tem nenhuma nuvem. There's not even a cloud. And for example, today, the prediction is better. It's like 37, not 40, like yesterday. But we never know, yes? We never know. So I think that if it's going to rain, it's going to be from Saturday or further. Probably next weekend
Yeah.
or next week.
My
The
phone
first
here is saying that it's Monday.
on Monday, yes?
Monday rain.
And,
Yes. Yeah.
well,
Monday and Wednesday. Please God, maintain.
maintain that. I saw the prediction from the climatologists that said that we are going to start the regular rainings on October 13th or October 14th, and then it's going to start the regular rains. It's going probably to rain every day. So let's pray. Let's
Yeah.
hope. Let's say a little pray, like the song say. Yes, say a little pray for rain.
This month, I am worried about my energy bill. Yeah, it's not.
I know.
Not joking.
Not funny.
No, not funny. I am very.
I know. I have here mines too, and I have for two places. For example,
In this moment,
look at
I
that.
have 2 airs in my home turn on all the time.
Jesus.
But
The same.
But
It's on.
but there is a build, a job.
In my house, it's the same, Giuseppe. Yesterday.
É louco.
Giuseppe, yesterday, I'm lying. I turned it on, my air conditioner, on Saturday afternoon at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I just turned it off today when I left my house.
Yeah.
So it was like 36 hours,
I think I will pay about 700 or more. It's crazy.
I think
I don't stay in my home more.
But your son is at home.
Yeah, my wife, my son.
All right.
All right.
I know it's not funny.
Yes.
It's not funny. I say there's an expression in Portuguese say rindo de nervoso. It's what I'm doing right now. I am very worried too.
Yeah.
Especially because, of course, you said it's the company, but I pay the company's bill.
Yes. And in my case, the gas don't down the bill. Não diminuiu a conta de gás aqui de casa.
Oh, so didn't decrease?
Decrease?
Increase, aumentar, decrease, diminuir.
Yes.
So it didn't decrease.
Didn't decrease. because my wife and my son don't turn off the, como é que fala chuveiro?
The shower.
The shower. And I I I talked for her and my son. Them have helped me because, well, don't possible the energy and the shower turn on all the time.
Yeah.
I know, Stefan. It's difficult, but it's very hot. They have to take showers.
Yes, take off shower, take off, né? Desligar o chuveiro,
Yeah.
porque, uai, não tem sentido.
No. Oh, Stefan, you have to remember something. Brazilian people make no sense. Brazilian people are very hot and are drinking cafezinho.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we make no sense.
Café eu ia fora.
We just have to remember that. Guys, 1 second because I have to open the gate here.
Okay. But I am very worried because I know that my bills has all the time go up, all the time increase.
Mhm.
I think. And yesterday when I arrived my home,
I'm sorry, guys.
no problem. My wife gave me the bill.
And you
I say
surprised.
crazy. Yeah, surprised. Because
What's going on?
Tá errado.
There's something wrong here. There's something wrong.
I thought about this.
Today, for you to have an idea how hot I am, it's the first day in my life that I came to work without a jeans. You know, I am wearing shorts today.
No.
I never did this before. No, it's the first time I am wearing. Say I am with a t-shirt that is normal, wearing shorts and Havaianas flip-flops. So
Yeah.
because it's so hot, guys, I came like working. If I stay at home because I can't handle, you know.
You are a rich man.
Yes, that's true. But I suffer too much in the hot, you know, because I sweat a lot, and I hate that. That's something that I really don't like.
I apologize. Apologize with to us because I am alone with my son and I have to prepare your coffee baker. Okay.
Okay, don't worry, my friend. Go ahead. Go. No, it's not necessary.
Just
Not
to
necessary
turn off
to
my microphone.
Okay.
You can no apologize required. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I was just talking that I don't like this period, you know, especially because October it's naturally the hottest month of the year historically. Yes, people don't like August because it's very dry and hot, and September equally. It's really hot, but October is the hottest. The difference is that October it rains, you know. But I am like José Flávio. I am really worried about November's bills, you know, because they are going to be terrible.
Yeah, I was talking with my wife about to buy a air conditioner, you know, and because it's really necessary. I suffer a lot too because of the weather, you know, the hot weather, and we had at Saturday. I remember here 8% of water in the air. You know,
Humidity. You can say humidity.
Yes.
Humidity.
It's come on. It's almost impossible to live in a place like that. You know.
To breathe. It's impossible to breathe in Goiânia.
Yes.
I suffer a
Yes.
lot. I suffer a lot because I
My
have.
nose.
Yes,
nose
I have.
suffer too.
Yes,
Not just
the air
that.
burns
Uh-huh.
inside the nose. It's
Now imagine myself, for example. I'm not trying to boost myself here, but I have 3 different respiratory problems.
Jesus.
Yes, so I suffered too much. I started making these noises, you know, like all the time because I can't breathe at all. It's horrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I suffer. But I'm gonna say something to you, Marcos. Air conditioner is it's especially talking about the temperatures. It's necessary, but it turns the air drier than used to be. So you have to use it
Yeah.
alongside the humidificator, you know,
Yeah.
because it's pretty hot. But especially because, for example, in my case, that we live in a hot place, we don't turn on the air conditioner every day, you know, like it's in some cases, in some months specifically. So people say, the air conditioner gets the bills very expensive. Well, when you use it constantly, this is true. But if you use like 5, 6 days in a month, it's perfectly understandable. You know, you're going to have
Yeah.
an increase, like it's going to increase your energy bill. It's going to something like 60 reais. But in the end, it's worth it. You know, it
Yeah.
really works because I don't know you, but I can't rest if I am hot. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. I can't
I,
sleep. It's awful.
it's terrible. Yes, I agree with you because when I lay down in the bed, I can't sleep because it's too hot and I
Yeah.
am so uncomfortable that I started to sweat in the
Yeah.
bed. It's
Yeah.
horrible. Oh my
You
God.
can't. You are not able to find a comfortable position. You know. To.
Look
That's
this.
it. Oh my God. Say
When wife don't hear,
yes,
Really healthy breakfasts.
yes, that's amazing.
ela
Say
vai
now he's
embora.
going. Yeah.
Quando a mãe não tá perto,
Yeah, chocolate and etc.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because if the mother
Tchau, filho.
discovers, yeah, but you were right, Marcos. When we are hot, I don't know you guys. I prefer to sleep in the cold. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
to
Me
wake
too.
up because it's cold. You say, today's very cold. Give me another cover. You know, because as I mentioned, there's nothing we can do to
Yeah.
help the hot, you
Yeah.
know, in the hot, because we always depend from a device. We depend from air conditioner. We depend on a fan. And oh my God, I don't know. These
Yeah.
days, for example, since Thursday, it's going to be very bad to me, talking about Vilmar personally. But especially yesterday, it was unbelievably hot. Uh, One thing it was positive is because we were at home, you know, so we didn't have
Yeah.
to work
That's okay.
because, for example, today that is going to be hot, but not as hot as yesterday. So it helps me a little bit in the to work. But oh my God, my friends, I don't know what to do. You know, sometimes I just want to. I'm gonna leave this country. I don't want to live in Goiás anymore.
Yeah.
Say
Next
because
year will
it's
be worse.
yes. Say God bless your words, my friend. Say next year on this time I'm going to be in New York seeing the rain pouring, you know, the pouring rain, and I'm gonna send message to you, say, look at my rainy day. You know? Say, just kidding. Of course, I would like to be there right now.
Yeah.
Yesterday, one of my students that living in the United States sent me a picture because the houses they started to custom the houses for the Halloween. You know, Halloween is a very important period in the United States,
Yeah.
and people started to custom their houses.
When
And
will
some
be Halloween?
October
sorry.
31st, right?
Yes, yes, but they celebrate during all the month. You know, it's like a 1 month celebration. It's unbelievable. It's like São João here. You know, it's 1 month of celebration.
São
Of course,
João is what month is São João? I don't know that.
June.
All right.
It's
Oh,
like
this is in
quadrilha,
Minas. All right, all
pamonha.
right, all
Yes.
right. Yes, I don't like that.
So,
I don't remember.
say my wife, she's in love with Festa Junina. So every June party we have, she wants to go. So I know. So we have like June parties almost every day in June.
Jesus,
And
no.
yes, and in October it's very similar in the United States, but about the Halloween, you know.
Yeah.
And people they usually custom their houses, and in the day October 31st, they do different activities and attractions like we see in the movies, you know. It's a really common activity. And then she sent me some pictures that people already started to custom their houses with the thematic of Halloween, yes. And it's very beautiful. It's really beautiful. Some people invest a lot, especially because now they are getting out of the quarantine. So the people are, I think, a little bit happier because of that.
Yeah.
You know, but it's interesting. It's a different culture, something that I really wanted to testify. You know, something I would like to leave. But if it's not now, maybe in the future, right? We
Yeah.
must dream. Zé Flávio, so today you are just by yourself with your boy, and you had to cook his breakfast.
When when I am alone with my son doing
Whatever he wants.
yes, yes, yes. I don't worry with him because my son is very good. I I love
A
my
good boy.
son. Yeah, good boy, good boy. And uh, his mom worry with him all the time. Uh, we very hard with him and me, and I am already hard with my life. So yeah, I don't worry with him. Never, never. Maybe I I stay sad or uh, worry, but I don't worry with him. I don't fight
I
with him. Just talk more hard, more incisive. But
mhm.
ah, I am frouxo.
I am soft. I am
I am
soft.
soft. I am soft man. Yeah.
You said, but I think that I think that's very important. For example, if you said not to be soft all the time, but for example, you said his mom is very hard with
Yes.
him. So
Yes.
if the mother is hard, the father must to be soft because it's
Yeah.
necessary to have a balance. You know, if the father is hard, the mom must be soft. You know, for well balance, for the existence of home.
My my son asked me all the time, and I watch him. Uh, Daddy, we are you worried with me? Are you bravo? Como fala bravo? Não.
Are you mad? Are you mad
Are
at
you?
me?
Yes, all the time because my watch, my soul, it's not good. It's not. I think
Ah, I
it's
know,
normally for
because
me.
you are looking like this, yes.
Yeah, but normally for me, not bad. Uh, no, my son uh, get all the time, got all the time worry if I am mad. So
That
I I doing carinho, eu faço carinho nele, como fala isso?
I do some care.
I doing some care all the time with these eyes, uh, and it's é o meu jeito.
It's my way. It's my way.
It's my way. Yeah.
Marcus, how about you? Say, I know that you and we are not fathers. Yeah, we are
Yeah.
not fathers. But which kind of father would you be? You would be like José Flavio, a soft dad, or you would be a hard one?
I don't know, man. I really didn't spend a lot of thinking about that. I think that I will be like José Flavio because my wife is pretty tough. You know, she's really bossy. So
That's the word.
I think that she will be really tough with the kids, and then it's necessary to be someone to be soft, you know. But I don't know. I really don't know.
I was thinking exactly the same, you know, because my wife, she's surely very bossy, you know,
Yeah.
absolutely. She's probably one of the bossiest person I've ever met. And I don't have experiences as being a father, but I am an uncle, you know. And every weekend, my nephew goes to my house. So, for example, on Saturday, he was with us in our house, and I was like José Flavio, you know, everything
Yeah.
he asked me to do, I do, because my wife, she's all the time, don't do that, Pietro. No, you can't do that. Say, Pietro, don't do that. And I say, come on, you're always saying no to him. So now it's a natural reaction. For example, Pietro, come here. He said, no, 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 no. And I said, you see what you are teaching? It's your fault, Valeria, because you teach him that he can't do anything. So now, when you ask him to do something, he said no, because it's the only thing he listens all the time. Say, Pietro, don't do that. Pietro, don't go there. Pietro, don't touch it. Pietro, you know, of
Mhm.
course, he's a kid, 2 years baby, 2 years old baby. And of course, he's going to do things that he didn't supposed to do, you
Yeah.
know? But sometimes I think let him do something at all, because you are always saying no to him. Say,
Mhm.
for example, he sometimes jumps in my bed, you know, and Valeria's all the time. Pietro, don't do that. And I say, come on, Valeria, he's just jumping
Yeah.
in the bed. I say, and she said, but I'm worried for him to fall. I say, I am here for that, to help him not to fall, you
Mm.
know. So don't worry too much. I say, I know it's impossible not to worry,
Yeah.
but sometimes I think you are too much no for
Mhm.
him. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then
Uh, I don't like fight. I don't like.
Me neither.
Today I live relax. Pelo menos with
At least.
como fala?
At least.
At least my mind.
Mhm.
I try all the time. I try all the time to be relaxed, to be soft, to be calm. I try all the time. All the time I think I am soft. I am good. I am. And today I think I am. I believe. I believe this.
Yeah, that's awesome. You
Yeah.
say, I was thinking about that. You say that people always say, my wife, Valeria, she always said that I am very soft, Pedro. And I say, it's because you're too hard. You
Yes.
know? You say, if you weren't so hard with him, probably I would be a little harder. But it's not necessary for me to be the hardest one here because you already is. You know, you
We
already
have
are
new
better
times.
than.
We
Yes.
have new times. My father is very hard with me. My father never smile for me, never uh, join with me at the school. My father all the time was working. Uh, it's not good because when my father was sick, my father uh, uh, tornou-se
Became.
became my friend, but my father was almost dead. Uh, I don't want to be uh, that with
Uh-huh, I
my
know. So
father.
you want to be different.
Yeah, I want one friend, boyfriend with me. I want to be very soft with him, but it's but I am uh, serious. I am
Mm-hmm.
hard, but I don't greet loud. I don't
Yell. You don't yell. Yell.
yell all the time with him.
You don't yell
I
him.
yes, yes. I prefer I prefer to be serious but soft than like my father was me.
Yeah, my father used to be very hard to me and to my sister when
Hmm.
we are young, you know. And my mother has always been very soft, like the balance, you know.
Hmm.
And but now, for example, that I am a man, yeah, that I am a grow-up man, my father is, I think it's the softest person I've met. You know, for example, I imagine that my father would be that grandfather that would do everything the grandchildren want. You know, like he will do everything my son want. You know,
Hmm.
because as you mentioned, Zé Flávio, times change, we
Hmm.
change, yes,
Yeah, yeah,
the mentality changes, and this is
yeah.
perfect. This is amazing because we are changing, because we are evolving, yes, we are
Hmm.
evoluting, and this constant evolution makes the world different,
Hmm.
for better and for worst. Yeah.
I think we have trying all the time control our mind all the time because our mind is is a surprise with us
Mm-hmm.
when don't have control with our mind.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, with uh, was with our heart. sad or worry, our mind think many things. And in this moment, I think I control my mind. My mind don't control me. Não sei se eu dou conta de me explicar.
No, it's okay. You can control.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to control my mind. My mind control my lung, my mouth,
Now.
and my mind control my eyes too. So I want control my mind, because that I will have a life better.
A better life.
Yes. Não sei se você pode me explicar.
No, you could. You say I think it's possible to sum up, resumir. It's possible to sum up to say that controlling your mind, you control everything. You control what you see. You control what you say. Yeah, and this controlling, this balance, it's important for you to be a very balanced person. You know, a well-balanced person. That's pretty important.
For example, in this moment, I am very worried. But I don't do enough. I don't. I can't do nothing. I am thinking after a action.
Like you're planning something.
Exactly. Yes.
You're planning.
Yes, because se não for assim,
if it's not like that, if it's not like that,
if it's not like that, in this moment, I don't have our class. I will be running about my problems, but this is not solution, not will be solution. I will participate our class. After them, I will resolve my problems. But I am a worry.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Yes.
And but I try all the time to be slowly, calm.
Yes, of course, and it sounds very interesting to me. Of course, we are worried about our lives. We are worried about what's going to happen. We are worried about the things we can't control. But I think it's really important for us to think about that and don't stop what we are doing or what we have to do, right? So that's why you mentioned about planning, to think about the possibilities, to venture some possible solutions for the problems, and it's necessary to think first. But to think about that, you don't have to abandon all the other things. Yes? For example, when you come to the English class, or to do something different like playing tennis, something that you like, you know?
Yes. In this moment, I have many, maybe three bills for to pay. Atrasa.
Late.
But the banks don't open yet.
Yeah.
Eu vou fazer o quê?
There's nothing you can do, yes?
Yes.
Of course you are worried about that, but...
Sure.
When the bank is going...
I forget. Why? I forget.
It happens, yes? Whatever happens.
No, I don't go hurt me on the time.
And you, Marcos, are you the planner, or are you the one who is more rusher, like more
That
hurried?
depends about the my work and the things that I have to do. I used to plan, you know. I usually plan to not to go in the rush, but it's not always working. So that's not rare at all for me to be late with a lot of things. Uh, so because I do a lot of things, then I'm always late with something. that's
Me too.
that's really sure. Um, about the bills, I don't do that. My wife do that. I just pick up my phone, enter in my bank apps, and gave to her, and she do the bills. You know, she do the taxes and pay that kind of stuff. So I'm not good with that at all. I and when she leaves that to me, I used forgot to pay the bills, and and she really mad at me because of that. It's crazy.
I understand you, Marcos, because I don't usually forget because I always schedule my phone for
Me
the
too.
paydays, you know.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah, every time you say it's going to pay, the alarm clock say pay
Yeah,
the bill.
but I traveled.
Yeah, in this case, there was nothing you could do. Yes, you couldn't pay
I turn off
anyway,
my cell phone.
even
I
if you
need it.
wanted.
yeah,
Yes,
Yeah, sometimes we need
yes.
this
yeah. And
off moment. Yes.
it's good to talk about that because I just remembered that I have to pay my PVA tomorrow.
Yeah.
You see, you
Yeah,
see,
I don't
it's
have car.
yeah, that's amazing,
yeah.
Zephyr.
It's
Yeah.
the last part of the division
Mhm.
that I made with PVA. So
It's very funny because I usually have this kind of bills, and sometimes I really forget. I really forget to pay the bills too. You know, not because I don't want to, yes, but there are some bills that we completely
Um,
forget. For example, the regular ones we never forget, like water, energy, because they are pretty natural.
Automat.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, like every month you have to repeat. But for example, the cars ones, there are a problem for me. For example, with PVA, insurance, I forget to pay all of them. So the solution I found, it was to put that in automatic debit, you know.
Yes.
So it's something
Yes.
that I did,
The normal bills I put automatically too.
but the different ones sometimes you forget. Yes,
Yeah. Hmm.
and
For
this is
me,
natural,
okay.
I think.
I
Yeah.
don't I don't do enough.
Yeah. No, we don't have reason to mind about these things too much. Of course, nobody likes to someone calling you,
yeah.
charging you. But we're talking here about forgetting. So forgetting, you forget for 3 days, 5 days. Yeah, it's not
If
something.
you have the money, that's okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think that's the most important thing. Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I used to say that to my wife when we are calculating the things in the end of the month to pay and that kind of stuff. And she said to me, our bills is too high. We have to cut something, and I agree entirely with her. I'm not a person that spend a lot of money. because I don't buy stuff. And
Mhm.
we spend a lot of money with food. We like to eat nice things, so it's expensive. But and I said to her, we have the money to pay the bills, and she said yes. So that's okay, man. We're not earning anyone, and that's okay. Let's leave, you know.
I totally agree with you, my friend.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am the one of these guys that are totally in favor of if you have to pay, pay it, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally
But
agree.
but I uh, I I say I don't have much money.
Yes, of
But
course.
don't think
Yeah.
the opposite. I, I have enough money for me.
Don't
Yeah.
Né? Yeah. Se os outros às vezes acham que
don't
eu sou, tem dinheiro sobrando. Não.
yeah,
I am
don't think
worried about my energy bills.
don't think I am a bank because I'm
Yeah.
not.
Exactly.
We're not the I don't know how to say that in English, chupatinhas, you know. we're,
Yeah, no, we
we're
are
not
not.
swimming. We're not swimming in money.
Not even close. Not
Yeah.
even close of
Yeah.
that. You know, I uh, thanks God. I think I told this before to you. My wife, she's a very controlled woman, you know, and I don't have problems with her expenses. You know, she's very down to earth. A expressão down to earth significa pés no chão. She's very centered. She's very down to earth. So I've never had this kind of discussions, you know. Ah, we you we are spending a lot of money. She never makes something like this, you know.
Mhm.
And well, I think it's I think it's amazing, you know. For example, I am not this guy too that spend a lot of money, but sometimes I do some things, you know. Sometimes we go to a nice, not now in this moment because
Yeah,
it's not
man.
possible, but sometimes we go to a nice restaurant to have a, or we buy different things in the supermarket, yes, or we are going to spend a day in another city. So I think these are things that are really important for a good life. Yes, more than be rich. Yes, say more important than have lots of money. It's to have a good life, and of course, to have a good life demands money. Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
of course, what is probably good for me cannot be good for Marcos because we have different positions to in life. Yeah, probably what is good for me, it's not good to Joseph Live, and what is good to Joseph Live, it's not good to me. We have different opinions about different perspectives of life. Yeah, and every time that Joseph Live says to me, teacher, I say I am worried about my bill, my energy bills, but in the same time, I know that he's okay with that because thanks our energy, our jobs, our family, we have an air conditioner, for example, or we have a
Hmm.
car. I don't
Hmm.
know, to spend money, you know, in it, and
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
everything it happens for a reason.
No.
Marcus, talking about this week, what is the perspective?
Work. I have to do the sabatinas, then that's it, pretty much.
And it's okay for you, yes, you say, but it takes a lot of job, yes, to do that because you have to prepare the questions and
Yeah.
for each candidate, I imagine you do different questions,
Yes. Yeah.
right?
Who do
Because
you who do you don't like interview?
uh, of these candidates
Yep.
in mayor, let me think here. That of the interviews that I had already did, I didn't like to interview the what the name of the Antonio Neto of the PCB. It's
Why?
was really tough. He didn't speak, you know, and we have a half hour to do the sabatinas. It's a bedroom. We have 30 minutes for all the candidates. So 30 minutes, it's a lot of minutes because it's a lot of things, you know, you have to speak and we have candidates, for example, Elias Vaz in Friday, that she speaks a lot. So we have to cut it to him. It's better that way because when the person don't speak and for example you ask him a question and say and he answer yes, and you know you come
And
on man.
that's over. Yes.
Come on, you have to explain that. Yes, what? And it's awful. And that interview was kind of it's something like that. You know, we have to spend a lot of effort to him to speak, and
So
she.
the interview takes 30 minutes, yes?
Yes, and was not good.
But when the candidate speaks too much and you have to cut him, it's better.
Yes, because you know that you have material to work later, you know.
So you like to cut you when you like when the people cut you.
No, I like when people speaks and when the candidate speaks a lot, we have it's better to cut him or her and then to have to spend a lot of effort to him or her to speak, you know. Of course, we have ideal candidates like Adriana Kors, for example. She's a colleague of yours in
The
police.
police.
She was awesome because she's the kind of course, she have a lot of experience in that already because
Yeah. She was candidate to governor, yes, and she is a deputy, something like that.
well, she was candidate to mayor last running, and then to deputy too. And she's doing interviews in many years, so she knows
She's
how
trained. She's trained.
yes how the things work. So she's that kind of person.
Political man.
You you ask a question and then she's not she speaks but she's not speak a lot the and we don't have to cut her when she's speaking. That's awesome. That's the ideal scenario, but that it's not the usually happen. You know.
Yes, it's pretty
She,
much
she,
rare.
she is a
Yeah,
politician woman.
yeah.
Really politician. Until she was with delegada, como fala? Delegada.
Delegated.
Delegated. She always was politician woman.
Yeah, like we have some others. Yes, for example, we have Maguito that is a professional politic,
Yeah.
Exato.
or Iris Rezende that is a professional
Yeah.
politic, or Van der Laan that became a professional politic in the
Yeah.
last years because he was Senator Canedo's mayor. He ran for governor, and then he's a senator now. So we have lots. For example, another one that is a candidate, a professional candidate, is Major Araújo, for example. It's in his, I think it's fourth or fifth elections. So these guys, they have a lot of experience. What is his strength, for example, is Elias Vaz, that is also a very professional politics. Don't know how to answer the questions, because he talks too much, as you mentioned, yes, Marcos.
Yeah, but
So
what was good because okay, we have to cut him. I have to cut him between the during the interview, but it's I think that's better that way when we have to okay
interrupt.
speak a little bit much about that, please. I don't like to say that because
Yeah, it's creepy.
When
yeah.
we are in silence, silence is a good tactic. No.
Sometimes yes. We have some
Short answers.
when you
Yeah.
ask him, yes, that depends of the question. When you speaking, for example, about some things that the people that the person that you are interviewing doesn't speak doesn't want to speak about, like a crime or things about corruption, that kind of things. Um, it's good to ask, and the people stay in silence, because the silence also means something, in that case. But in these cases of sabatinas, when you talk about proposals and things that people have to do
Mm-hmm.
about the city,
Mm-hmm.
it's not good, because
Mm-hmm. Not
it's a
proposed.
time. Yes, yes. It
It,
means that
it shows that they
have
have
to.
nothing to offer.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
They have no proposals. I think I
Yes.
understood what Marcos says. Say silence is
Understand.
important. Silence is important when you have something that compromises you. You
Yes.
know, for
Not
example,
compromise.
or not
And
you directly, but people from your party, for example. Let's imagine that I know this is what I'm going to say. It's a very fantasy and fantastic situation. Let's imagine that I am, for example, from MDB, and I am a non-corrupted politician. I am not involved in scandals. I am not. I am not a corrupt politician.
mm-hmm.
But the people of my party, they are involved in many, many crimes. Yes, all over the country. So every time, for example, that a journalist asks me about my party, I think it's a good idea to say like soft answers or quick answers. Say, it's not me. Say, I'm not responsible of their actions. So they are going to answer in the justice. It's not up to me, and that's over. I can finish here. But when what Marcos is saying, I think it's when they stay in silence for proposals. Say, for example, what are you going to do? Say, if you've been elected, what are you gonna do to finish the buildings of the city? So probably
Mm-hmm.
you must to have a development plan, from
Yeah.
infrastructure or public security. I think that even if you're going to lie there and say, I'm gonna make 3 contests for civil police, even if it's a lie, but you must just say something. I think that's what Marcus is talking about. My friends, it was amazing to have you again here with me. Thank you very much for your presence. Zé Flávio, it was nice to see you again. welcome back to
Yeah.
the classes after
Yeah,
the holiday.
welcome back to the problems. Yeah.
Is with all the strength. Yes, everything together.
Thank you.
Marcos, thank you very much for your presence,
Thank you,
my
guys.
friend. I hope you have an excellent day. See you tomorrow at the same time, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow I'm going to bring a not polemic topic, but something that I want your opinion about. Okay?
Right.
So
Okay.
tomorrow we are going to discuss. They are not polemic at all because we can have different opinions. Just for you to tell me what do you think about these things. Okay?
All right.
Okay, thank you. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you
Have a
very
nice day,
much, my
guys.
friend.
Bye.
See you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.